Deuteronomy chapter 5. The Ten Commandments. Moses called together all the Israelites and said to them, Israelites, listen to the laws and rules that I tell you today. Learn these laws and be sure to obey them. The Lord our God made an agreement with us at Mount Horeb. The Lord did not make this agreement with our ancestors, but with us. Yes, with all of us who are alive here today. The Lord spoke with you face to face at the mountain. He spoke to you from the fire. But you were afraid of the fire, and you did not go up the mountain. So I stood between you and the Lord to tell you what the Lord said. He said, I am the Lord your God. I am the one who freed you from Egypt, where you were slaves. You must not worship any other gods except me. You must not make any idols. Don't make any statues or pictures of anything up in the sky, or of anything on earth, or of anything down in the water. Don't worship or serve idols of any kind, because I am the Lord your God. I hate for my people to worship other gods. People who sin against me become my enemies, and I will punish them, and their children, their grandchildren, and even their great-grandchildren. But I will be very kind to people who love me and obey my commands. I will be kind to their families for thousands of generations. You must not use the name of the Lord your God to make empty promises. If you do, the Lord will not let you go unpunished. You must keep the Sabbath at the special day like the Lord your God commanded. Work 6 days a week and do your job, but the seventh day is a day of rest in honor of the Lord your God. So on that day no one should work, not you, your sons and daughters, foreigners living in your cities, or your men and women and slaves. Not even your cattle, donkeys, and other animals should do any work. Your slaves should be able to rest just as you do. Don't forget that you were slaves in the land of Egypt. The Lord your God brought you out of Egypt with his great power and made you free. That is why the Lord your God commands you to always make the Sabbath a special day. You must honor your father and your mother. The Lord your God has commanded you to do this. If you follow this command, you will live a long time, and everything will go well for you in the land that the Lord your God gives you. You must not murder anyone. You must not commit the sin of adultery. You must not steal. You must not tell lies about other people. You must not want another man's wife. You must not want his house, his fields, his men and women servants, his cattle, or his donkeys. You must not want to take anything that belongs to another person. The people were afraid of God. Moses said, The Lord gave these commands to all of you when you were together there at the mountain. He spoke in a loud voice that came from the fire, the cloud, and the thick darkness. After he gave us these commands, he didn't say any more. He wrote his words on 2 stone tablets and gave them to me. You heard the voice from the darkness while the mountain was burning with fire. Then all the elders and the other leaders of your tribes came to me. They said, The Lord our God has shown us his glory and his greatness. We heard him speak from the fire. We have seen today that it is possible to continue living even after God speaks to us. But if we hear the Lord our God speak to us again, surely we will die. That terrible fire will destroy us. We don't want to die. No one has ever heard the living God speak from the fire like we have and still lived. Moses, you go near and hear everything the Lord our God says. Then tell us everything the Lord tells you. We will listen to you, and we will do everything you say. The Lord speaks to Moses. The Lord heard what you said and told me. I heard what the people said, and that is fine. I only wanted to change their way of thinking. I wanted them to respect me and obey all my commands from the heart. Then everything would be fine with them and with their descendants forever. Go and tell the people to go back to their tents, but you stand here near me. I will tell you all the commands, laws, and rules that you must teach them. They must do these things in the land that I am giving them to live in. So you people must be careful to do everything the Lord commanded you. Do not stop following God. You must live the way the Lord your God commanded you. Then you will continue to live, and everything will be fine with you. You will live a long life in the land that will belong to you.